What up, my nerds? I'm Riccardo, the Roleplay Gamer, and I like to party. Welcome back to the long journey home. So if you recall from last episode, we did lose. So we're going to start again. We might pick a different ship and a different lander this time. Maybe a different crew, and we'll see how we go with a different seed. It's going to be very exciting. So just a reminder that I think as of, maybe not yet, but eventually I'm going to be away for about 3 weeks in June. So these videos are being backlogged for the purpose of providing you something to watch while I'm away. So apologies that I'm not replying to comments just yet. I might be able to swoop in here and there while I'm away. We'll see how we go. And more importantly, apologies for, patrons who haven't received like the credits at the end yet. I'm working on putting those together now because we're working with time travel here. But in any case, that out of the way, let's do it. So let's pick our crew. Considering how much damage we do the lander, I think we need to go with Malcolm Winters again. Maybe we don't go with Alessandra, because we haven't really... Hang on, let me just move my soundproofing back a little bit here. We haven't really needed her equipment, Otherwise, we've got Ash's pet plant. What's the point of this? I don't even know. I feel like maybe we do go Kirsten again, the astronaut, for the major hull repairs. We could get Miriam Wagner, the mission planner. So we've got a distress call, which seems like something we might actually use. Hang on, and I didn't. How did that know? Anyway, never mind. Don't worry about it. And we haven't used the salvage kit yet. I really would like to, because it seems like it's going to be something useful, right? But it hasn't come up yet. Otherwise, Zoe's laptop. What's that going to do for us? Unless we go for the archaeologist. I don't even know. Critter repellent. He's a researcher. Hang on, let's just go by archaeologist, test pilot, engineer, botanist, theoretical physicist. Astronaut, researcher, mission planner, corporate executive, civilian observer. I'm just looking if there's like a medic, just a straight medic, but there doesn't seem to be. That's okay. Let's just go with... Let's go with the archaeologist. Why not? It might provide some interesting, insight with the crystal skull and whatnot from Siobhan's personal collection. Okay, new ship. So I don't think, we weren't really having any major problems with damage to the ship. It was more the lander. So we could go with the Ulysses again. I don't think we need to choose the endurance. Like, if we want to get into like some savage combat, do a combat run, which could be interesting in the future, I don't think we need to go with the endurance. But maybe we try the discovery. The hull strength is terrible. Actually, the fuel tank is really bad on this too. That could be a worry, but the jump range is extreme. Maneuverability is really good, and we've got like really good device slot sort of action. So I don't think cargo bay is really an issue, because we haven't really run into a situation where we've needed more cargo space yet. But if we go for the endurance this time around, it's because of the fuel tank. Let's do it. Let's do the endurance. Okay, hang on. Wait a second. More importantly, we need to choose our colors here. We need something like dry cool. Something that says endurance. Oh, baby. Look, that's okay. I don't like the super colorful layouts. I like the brown. I think we went for brown last time, but it's kind of it's colorful enough. It's appealing to me. All right, so do we go for the Odysseys? What has the Serenity actually has really good hull strength as well. Odyssey. Now, all right, so now that we've figured out how cargo space works, once you fill up a row, even one square within a row with a mineral or gas or whatever, the rest of that row has to be the same. So this could be useful for, getting more of those same resources as opposed to less, but, a more varied selection of them. You know what I mean? Stuff it. Let's try. The fuel tank. This is probably a bad idea. Fuel tank. Let's go for the Pathfinder. I've never actually tried the Pathfinder. Maybe it'll be easier to land. Who knows? Maybe it'll be easier to land. Okay. I'm going to say our seed is don't kill me. No, we can't fit it in. Hang on. Wait a second. I did put in a space in there. That was wrong. Don't kill me. That's our seed, guys. That's our seed. Alright. So, let's do it. We're going to do Explorer mode. Start after the jump. And we'll be good to go. Oh, baby. This is going to... Oh, yes. We're going to see the endurance break apart. Oh, it's going to be dank. Oh, God. That lens flare, though. Yes. They just did... You know, it's really nice and polished looking. And I appreciate it. It's really giving me those really cool vibes of sci-fi shows, as you well know. Oh, yes. I want to be in space so bad. I want to be a spaceman. Ragged man. Ragged man. Let's do it. Alright, so it'll be interesting to see if we're the same distance away. It should be 37,000 something. More or less the same distance away. Okay. We'll get a new galaxy here. Because I think we're jumping from nebula to nebula, not galaxy to galaxy. So it's actually a very small part of the galaxy. Assuming that it's meant to follow, you know, our galaxy at all. And I know some things based on Elite, right? So the Pleiades, however you pronounce it, Pleiades Nebula, which I think is where we were rocketed to in the last, you know, game, in the last run. That's not like too far away, but maybe for the technology level of this particular game. I mean, this is our very first FTL drive, right? We can't forget that. So what do we got here? That's a sun. It looks like we can dock there, but I'm not sure why. Unless, hang on, that might be the sphere. That actually, yeah. I think that would make sense. Okay. So let's rocket around here. What do we got over here? I kind of want to check behind it because it looks like there might be a planet here. Slow down. Yeah, that's a planet. So let's go see what we've got. Take it a little bit wider. And slow down, buddy. Slow down. There we go. I'm getting good at this, sort of. Okay, mission forecast, harmless. We're going to get medals from this. Going to get medals. Surface type rock. Gravity is average. Temperature is subarctic, apparently. Though it's a nice red planet. Nice red hue. So let's get the, what's this one called? The Pathfinder. Let's get the Pathfinder down here. Not a very huge cargo bay. But hopefully it'll be enough. I mean, we can do multiple trips if we need to. Okay. Hopefully this one, like I said, is easier to land. Now, I wonder if you can... You might not be able to, but it'd be cool if you could actually turn it around as opposed to just flying backwards. But this seems okay. I think this might actually be even easier to navigate than the Serenity. Here we go. Yeah, this is okay. Coming in nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Come on. A little bit more. Oh, what a landing, though. What a nice landing. It's beautiful. One more. There we go. All right. Let's head back up. We don't need the copper yet, but it's, you know, for when we do need it, we now have it. We now know more or less what to expect, so we can stock up. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling like we can, you know, we can plan a little bit, where we can make informed guesses, you know, educated guesses, I suppose is the term. So resources, beautiful. You know, I love it. I love where this is going. We do have a lot of copper though, so ship repair bench. You know what? We'll wait until we do a jump, I think, because we're gonna take damage in the jump. Let's head to these planets over here. And it looks like there's a bit of a mining opportunity in this asteroid field on the other side of the star, which we can check out. All right, let's make our way to that planet. At about the halfway mark, I'll, you know, expand style. There we go. I'm going to start slowing down. There we go. We come around the other side. Bend it around. Slingshot maneuver. There we go. Oh, am I like the greatest pilot ever? Maybe. It's a definite maybe. So we've got helium, we've got aluminium, we've got sulfates, minerals, metals, gas. I think maybe let's try and focus on gas because we did run out of fuel like big time last time. Speak and rhyme all the time. Let's do this. So yeah, if we can prioritize the gas, that would be fantastic. Looks like there's also an opportunity, rather, to land on this planet. Slow down. Oh, God, no. I feel like I wasn't paying attention and I let that happen. What's done is done. It's okay. So that's our landing opportunity. Let's go do that. Let's go do that. Okay, that was close. Beautiful. Alright, so what's the gravity on this? Gravity is average. Alright, I'm just a knob. That's alright. Let's visit this planet. These mushrooms are incredible. Lots of small creatures scamper around in the shade of their caps, rather, digging out huge chunks of the flesh to feast on. They don't seem to mind my presence at all. Occasionally one looks over and howls, but then gets bored, lies down, and goes to sleep. Okay. I've discovered an interesting looking plant. Scanner gives it the scientific name Marsilea Carolina, or Carolina if you are, however you like. Bringing up a sample. Okay, we'll take it. Heading back to the lander. Beautiful. So I'm starting to think that maybe for our next run it would be useful to take the botanist because we seem to be grabbing a lot of plants. Okay, so let's head to, and now I'm really starting to think that the colors of the resources they're color coded for what type of resource it is. So the blue probably means gas, so let's go towards that. Okay, I feel like maybe the Pathfinder is a little bit easier to keep balanced. It looks like maybe because of its shape it sways a little bit less, possibly easier to scoop up helium as a result. Alrighty. Come on. There's another one. Yeah, I've never done this well at scooping helium. Alright. I'm happy with that. Let's see if we can get 2 more resources. 2 metals would be fantastic, if at all possible. I mean, it's all the way on the other side of the map here, but we don't want to go too fast because I don't want to smack into anything. So what do we got? We could also get sulfates to power the EM drive, but I feel like for the sake of repairing the lander, which is something, look, we might not need to do as much because the Pathfinder is, like I've said, is a hell of a lot easier to pilot. Or maybe I'm just, I'm getting practiced at it. That's also a distinct possibility. But, just for the sake of repairing, it's probably a good idea to get some metals. Alright, let's set her down here. A little too far, a little too far. Okay. So we can bump a little bit. Oh yeah, and we shouldn't take too much damage from just a little bump. No free containers. There we go, beautiful. And we've got everything we need. It's a wonderful thing. So what was the drill efficiency like on the Pathfinder? I'm going to have to look back at the recording to see. And maybe it's really good because we seem to be maybe it's just luck as well, but we seem to be getting materials faster than we previously did. But it also could be like confirmation bias because our individual hoppers, our containers are smaller. Maybe it's that too. Oh yes, okay. I feel that this is like a really good start, right? It's a really good start. So let's pull up the map here and we'll head towards the asteroid field. Now, we need to compensate a little bit for the gravitational pull of the star. But if need be, we can slingshot around it. Yeah, we're going pretty fast. We're actually gaining speed too. 5 AU an hour. Now, I think AU, it's an astronomical unit. Is an AU, I could be wrong here, so if someone knows, let me know in the comments. I have a feeling that an AU is literally just the distance from Earth to the sun, or rather the average distance, because it's never exact, is it? It changes. So, you know, that we're going that fast an hour. That's really fast. Okay, so we got the endurance. First time flying the endurance properly. Yep, its maneuverability is trash, but that's okay. I don't mind a big sluggish ship. I like capital ships. I like, you know, big old carriers. That's cool with me. Now, this means we might have to use our boost more often to sort of dodge this shit, but we also have a better hull integrity, I guess. So we can take a few more hits. I mean, I'm not planning to take more hits. I'm just saying, if it comes to that, then it's fine. And it will be interesting to see if we got different weapons or if it's the same. Okay. Let's head towards the one on the right first. This is cool. I actually don't mind the slower pace because it forces you to be a little bit more methodical. You know how much I was flailing about with the Ulysses. I think I might be an endurance man. All right, not a single hit yet. I'm very pleased with that. So let's pull up our weapons. There we go. Slowly make our way around. See if we can scooch in there before the asteroid comes in and collects us. Oh god, no. That was a bad idea. It's alright. We haven't taken too much damage. Did we get everything from that? We found one borates. Borates. I haven't come across that before. I'm not sure what it's for. Interesting. Alright, one more. Okay, that's actually an asteroid. Some of these you can go over, you know. Oh, quickly through here. Quickly. Come on, there we go. Come across the top here. There we go. Alright. It's just a matter of, you know, don't let yourself get impatient. Essentially, is what I'm saying to you. Here we go. Get in a little bit closer so we don't have to chase the debris. A little bit closer. Turn the ship. You can just, the longer you hold the spacebar, the more you fire. So you can just tap it to shoot out a little bit. What do we get here? Carbonates. Okay, so that's going to help to fuel the EM drive. So let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I'll turn the shields and weapons off. And let's hope that we don't... Okay, no. We're going to run into something there. Alright, we need a clear path. No, that's not a clear path. Okay. I feel like maybe through here and that way. Maybe? I don't even know. Hopefully. Come on. It's looking hopeful. Oh, that was close. Luckily we jumped just before we hit those rocks. But it's okay. We pulled it out in the end, just like the movie theater. Don't even worry about it. Okay, alrighty. I'm feeling good. I feel like, you know, our fuel's pretty good. Our hull is pretty good. We've got a stock of resources. Let's head to the next system. And engage warp. Okay, so let's get a look at what our situation is currently like. Here we go. Okay. Zoom out a scooch. Yep, yeah. Pretty standard what you'd expect from being, you know, tens of thousands of parsecs away from home. There's Elioth again, but I assume it's not the same system. It's just the same name. So we've got the choice of two places to go. We can go for metals or we can go for gas. That's, look, we might not have to worry about either as much because the reason I chose the endurance is not really just because of the added, you know, hull strength, but more so the bigger fuel tank because we're running out of fuel a lot, right? Our hull's really good. Our hull is really, really good, all things considered. So I'm going to go to Elioth, and we're going to go for some gas, hopefully. Especially considering that with the Pathfinder, I'm a lot better at gas harvesting than I previously was, so that's pretty cool. Okay, looks like we've got 1 planet here, 2 stars. I'm actually just going to slingshot around the star. We should be careful with the distress beacon. Anyone could be listening. Oh, it's a nice warning. We could get pirates. Looks like we've got someone following us here. Interception. What's this about? What do you got for me? Who is it? I'm not sure if I recognize the ship. New aliens! New race added to the database. Dark Mistress Zakaraza. What? Zakaraza. Yeah. Too many things to do? Too many. Ah, yes, you. With the interesting flesh. We have a proposition for you. Our favored consort demands a new slave. We will pay you to spare us the inconvenience. A simple matter, yes? Amidst a static charge, even outside its encounter suit. What? Hang on. What are they asking? Pay you spare us. Our favored consort demands a new slave. So what, we have to transport a slave? I'm inclined to say no, but I'm thinking, what if we take the slave and then free them? It could be a really good way to get in sweet with the Kuwaitist? I didn't even... Kuwaitist? I didn't even know, man. That's just a mess of consonants that I don't want to deal with. Let's try it. Let's take. Very well. You will find my consort here. Do not speak to the creature. Carnal advances are so quickly weighed down by having ideas above one's station. Anyway, we have gifted you a few credits for fuel, air, supply. Whatever it needs, your full payment awaits you on delivery. Now go, before it wrinkles. Ooh. Listen. Okay, galaxy map updated. So where do we need to go? So Gliese. We need to go to a Gliese system. 876. So we're going to get out of this encounter. Then I'm going to see if I can talk to the alien and maybe free it. Or just never drop it off. And then maybe... give me stars instead of skies any day. I feel you. Maybe we could just like take it to its people. We could... I imagine that might be the way to do it actually. Is... we hold on to the alien, hold on to the slave, and then when we come across more of its race, we'll just show them, you know, we'll say show, and look, hopefully they take it as me, you know, as us freeing the slave, and not that, hey, look, we got a slave from your people, ahoy. But let's have a look at the lab. Amidst a static charge, even outside its rubber encounter suit. I want to help it if I can. I can try to get some information from the alien. Oh, 2 different approaches there. So, the astronaut is, oh shit! All these buggers look alike to me. I don't like these aliens just walking around our ship. Look, it's fine. I want to help it if I can. Not yet. Not yet. Because once we choose an option, I don't think we can go back. That's what we're stuck with. And I feel like maybe we haven't got the best selection of crew members for the sake of communicating with aliens. I wonder who would do better. Surely it wouldn't be Zoe, the journalist. Though you never know. I mean, you'd want some sort of linguist, right? Then again, there seems to be like universal translator sort of stuff going on, but... we'll figure it out. We'll figure out who's better at speaking with aliens. And maybe different crew members are better at speaking with different races. God, so bored of pacing up and down this tin can when there's whole alien worlds we could be exploring. Oh God, what have I done? No. Listen, alright, I'll be back in a second. I just accidentally resized the window. Good God. And we're back. That's really the only complaint I have about this game, is the windowed mode is not great for recording. Scooch out a little bit. There we go. It's very, you know, you can't set a resolution, which really annoys me. It's like full screen or, you know, freely expandable window, which is cool in some ways, but for recording, it's not fantastic. The Elitzer, yes, very theoretical. very forceful. I suspect many simply fold before them. We must not. Once we force weakness, they will strike. What's this about? So, mission forecast harmless. This is the gas planet, so let's go harvest some gas. Let's do it, baby. Oh, yes. Give me that Pathfinder action. Let's do it. Alright, let's try not to crash this time. Slow down, buddy. There we go. You're looking at the best pilot this side of the goddamn Milky Way, baby. Look, it's fine. Okay, what's gravity like? Average. Alright. Not looking forward to a high gravity world. But it's fine. Look. Don't worry about it. Alright, so let's try and center ourselves first. There we go. Alright. Just hold still. Alright, no free space because we're already full. See, that's the issue, the cargo space. I feel like we can upgrade the lander with better cargo, you know, later on. But for the moment. So, let's see if we can use some of the resources and maybe fill up on some more fuel. Because that was definitely the biggest issue we had. Okay. Alright. So, we may as well... What? Repair the ship. Lander bay? We can repair the lander for sure. We can refuel. Rare mineral refuels EM. Wow, cool. How much is it going to refuel by? Oh, wow, that's a lot. And the carbonates. You know, we may as well. You know, it's better than fuel scooping. We don't... if we can avoid, you know, getting close to stars to get fuel, all the better. So, absolutely, we're going to keep... we're going to keep the carbonates for that. So, we can head out again. Oh, there's a crystal skull. Wow, that's cool. I like the little details. It's nice. So Kirsten does have a concussion from my driving. Just looking around to see if we can get an image of the alien walking around. Oh, there he is. There's the little guy. Alright, so let's head down again, see if we can get some more gas. Yes. Let's do it. Okay. We'll go to the other deposit now because it won't be depleted. There we go. As long as you hold on tight. We'll slow down a little bit. Slow down. Okay. Oh, God. That was not a good idea. Injector nozzle clogged. I'm an idiot. Okay. Look, I tried to slow down with the retro thrusters, which, you know, was a valid... God, what have I done? It was a valid idea, but it served just to speed us up. Not a great idea. So, hang on, I've just said it was a valid idea, and then not a great idea. I feel like valid in theory. Alright, alrighty. Now, unfortunately, with these, you can't just land. Just in case anyone's wondering, the reason this is tricky is you've got to fly above it. But we should be able to get a lot of helium from this. If that's what it is, helium? Or is it hydrogen? I'm not sure what H is. Oh, hang on. It's just hydrogen, right? Just simply H? Because it's a basic... Look, I'm not going to embarrass myself by pretending to understand scientific terms, but it's like, I don't know, a base element? You know, it's not made up of anything else? Alright. Beautiful. Done and done. What do you know about that? Yes. Excellent. Alright, look at resources. Perfect. You know, we're stocked up real nice. Let's hold off. You know, let's do a jump and we'll head out. But, you know, for the moment while we're here, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Taste the game. Be excellent to each other. Hang on. We should all take our turns piloting a lander. Our skills may come in useful at any time. Oh, skills on the planet? Oh, yeah, didn't even think. Listen. Thank you very much for watching. Taste the game. Be excellent to each other. And I'll see you next time. Roleplay Gamer out.